Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another pre-market pulse scan. The time is 10 minutes before 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, February the 24th, 2017. Today is Take Back Friday. Today is the day that we take back part of the week's gains if the market has been up, or we take back part of the week's losses if the market has been down. As people like to take money off the table ahead of the weekend so they can go and party and get drunk, pass out, and be carried, dragged home in an Uber. This is what Take Back Friday is. We could rename it Uber Friday. So today is Uber Friday. All right? Everyone should have an Uber app so that when you're passed out and you can't dial for yourself, whoever is around you can just pick up your smartphone and dial for you. All right? There you go. Okay. Oh, and then they can make a new app too, right? They can make a new app so that when you pass out, all right, at the bar, this app would literally pick you up and hoist you into the Uber. And then when you get home, the app would actually pull you out of the Uber, drag you up the steps to your house, and then just roll you in through the foyer. And close the door. Make sure the door is locked too before it gets back in the Uber and drives away. What do you guys think? I think that's a great investment. My wife said that was whack. I think it was nice. Okay, going right to the overnight market. I'm bugging because it's Friday. All right, going to the overnight market. We got to be serious now. We're talking about money. You can't laugh about money. Ain't nothing funny about money. All right. First and foremost, gold is popping, and we like that. We hit the a new high here in the gold, so I think it's safe to say I will put my neck on the chopping block on this one. I'll put my neck out. I'll just say it, deal with the elephant in the room, and say that if you're short gold and you've been holding this long, you probably need to rethink your life this morning. You're probably getting your face ripped off, and you just have to ask yourself a question: why? Why are you doing this to yourself? If you woke up this morning and you're long stocks, then you need to take a look and make sure you got stops in because the market is down. But I don't think it's going to turn into anything big. I think the little pullback in the stock market is because of Take Back Friday. I do not believe this is going to cascade in any huge mammoth sell-off. Could I be wrong? Of course. I just don't think it's likely. There's too much pent-up bullish energy in this runaway market. That's right, I said it, runaway market. I don't think we've seen the highs in the stock market. I think every week is going to be a new high. Every month is going to be a new high ad infinitum. Let's look into the overnight market. All right. Take a looking at bonds first. The bond market right now is at 152.21, up 27.30 seconds. So the bonds are trying to strengthen up. It's been oscillating between this 152 and 150 price range. The question is it going to get legs and break out to the top side, or is it just going to break back down again? That's the good question. Looking at the Dow, it's off 81 points. Dow futures at 20,716. NASDAQ futures down 30 at 5302. The S&P 500 is down 10.5 at 2352 half. The Russell's down 11 points at 1382.60. And the Nikkei's down 180 points at 19,115. Crude oil's off 50 cents at 53.95. And the dollar broke 101. It's now at par 70 half, down 34 pips. What are you going to do with that? Can the dollar maintain par? Par has to be strong support if we're going to get that lift off. Can it get back to 103? Really, technically speaking, we're going to really have to start building a support around 104. If this is going to, continue bullishness. Can the Fed keep it alive? And I don't know because Bitcoin broke $1,200 last night. $1,200. I repeat that, $1,200. Technically speaking, the dollar should be at 104 right now, but it's not. It's having problems. Is the Fed losing control? Is their scheme not working? Let's take a look at the infighting in the deep state when it comes to these financial markets. You got a powerful stock market. You have a powerful gold market, and everything seems to be decoupling. Gold is no longer doing what it was doing. It was being smashed down. Every attempt to smash it just brings it right back. And now we're hitting new highs. So I don't know. This is looking very, very, very interesting. Speaking of gold, gold is up $9 at 1260.40. And silver is at 1841, up 22.5 cents. Natural gas is at 2787. It's up 38. Some of you are probably waking up this morning and say, "Oh my goodness, look at natural gas. It's on fire." No, it is not. You had contract rollover this morning. We're now in the April contract. We have left the March contract. Remember, in a normal commodities market, your back months are always higher than your front month. All right? In a contango market, it's the opposite. Your front months are higher than your back months. Okay? So, all things being equal, this natural gas is doing exactly what it is supposed to do. All right? So, some of those individuals who got caught short the futures woke up this morning like, "Oh my goodness, I'm in trouble." Not necessarily. All you have to do is get out, liquidate that other position in the other contract, and then you rebuy it in the new contract. It's not like equities. It's totally different. All right, you don't have to liquidate at the new contract month. That's not how that works. You have to liquidate in your contract month. All right, most firms don't even add rollover. You have to roll over. Okay, so you get out of the old contract, whatever that price is. Take the small loss on that, and then if you want to get short again or get long, you get into the other contract. That's how futures work. All right, moving right along. The euro is up 38 pips at 106.17. Pound up 6 pips at 125.51. And the Aussie is off 39 cents at 76.73. That is your picture of the overnight markets. Taking a look now at talking our book. Looking at U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel is already taken out yesterday's low. Currently trading at 36.25. Big hand for the short in U.S. Steel. You gotta love shorting the market. It's not illegal to sell stock short. You can short a stock just as easily as you can buy a stock. You do not need to be afraid of shorting stocks. You should be afraid if you're shorting a stock that's trading below 10 bucks. And even more afraid if you're shorting a stock that's trading below 5 bucks. You should be afraid because you are taking unlimited risk for extremely limited reward. It is not worth it. Moving right along. U.S. still gaining that downside momentum that we like to see as we get closer now to filling the gap from November the 7th. Still have a long way to go. Based on right now, we still have at least 10 bucks or more in the trade that we're looking to pick up on the downside. I cannot stress that enough. All right. It is Take Back Friday, so I see more taking back. I think we are not done yet. We have not seen the lows today in this market, and you gotta love it. Taking a look at, let's see, UGLD. Since we are long gold, we're not just long the physical stuff, we're also long the gold right now, and you gotta love it. Here we are. Look at that gold. Look at the UGLD looking nice. We hit 1081, and that's where we're trading now. So we're at a new high. We're almost 30 cents in the money from yesterday's close. You gotta love that. Now we gotta stress the fact that this is gonna put us at another gap. So we're gonna have to deal with the gap. Don't know if they'll back and fill on this one or not, but we got a gap. All right. So at some point, the gap will need to be dealt with. So with that said, I'm planning to run for the exit on the gold by the close of today. I do not want to hold it over the weekend. I will just go ahead and get out, and then I'll look to get back in. I'll reevaluate Sunday night when the futures reopen. If it's looking like the futures are going to run, I'll just go ahead and get long the gold futures. And then when the equity markets open on Monday, I'll go ahead and get back into the UGLD and liquidate my futures. All right. So that is my plan on dealing with the gold. I'm now starting to take an interest in the natural gas too. We'll get into that starting right now. Now let's get into our pre-market pulse scan segment as far as what's moving and shaking on the pulse waves. Pulse wave rally alerts we always start with first. All right, so at the top of the list today, guess what we got? Natural gas has a rally alert. Part of that is coming from the fact that we got contract rollover. All right, got to deal with it. Can't ignore it. Look at the entry price though. All right, so look at that closely. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. All right, taking a look at, let's see what else we got here. We got Palladium Futures. Palladium Futures has a rally alert. Barrick Gold and Bitcoin Group has a rally alert. Let's see, First Majestic. All your miners have some rally alerts here, which is pretty interesting. Dig has a rally alert. Even though crude oil is off right now, you got to look at that Dig. Dig has a rally alert. And let's see what else we got here. Let's see. GDX and GDXJ both have rally alerts. Looking good there. I Am Gold has a rally alert. JNUG has a rally alert. You gotta love that. K92 Mining. Someone asked me about that not long ago. You got a rally alert there. Got to get out of that Kumo cloud though. I would like to see if we can do it. I doubt it's going to do it today, but if it did do it today, this would be perfect. If this K92 Mining, if it could get a close above at least like 88 cents, that would be incredible. Knick Knack Paddywhack has a rally alert. Let's see what it's doing in the pre-market. I didn't pull that one up. I need to pull that one up. We got our eyes on Knick Knack Paddywhack. There's been so much news coming out about this one. All right, it closed at $1.65 yesterday, and today we're about $1.72 in pre-market. Some people have given up on this one, but others have not. This is an interesting one because this thing looks like it could follow the ramp back up again and get it back up like nothing happened. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm starting to think about this Knick Knack Paddywhack. Okay, if I'm wrong and it goes to 0, I've lost $1.65, right? So I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. If I buy 100 shares of it and it goes back up to $3, I'm gonna be like, man, I should have bought more. But if I buy more and it goes to 0, then I'd be like, why did I do that to myself? So I'm gonna think long and hard about this one. But I'm thinking about Knick Knack Paddywhack. I'm thinking about going against the grain on this one. Here's another one that's been controversial. That's the dry ships. Dry ships finished yesterday at 235. Today it's at 228. So even more of a slide. It's a dead dog, but it's looking interesting. There's something about it. I don't know. I like I guess I like taking risks. Pretty Ricky is trying to do a little something something here. In the pre-market, we are at $9. Yesterday we closed at 8.80, so you got 20 cents in the money this morning. And this one's looking like it wants to catch a bid, so that's good. GDXJ overall, you heard me talk about it in the pre-market poll scan. I'm sorry, the end of day report yesterday. Well, right now in the pre-market, it seems to be doing a little something, something. We're at 41.76. Yesterday we finished at 40.92. So GDXJ is doing its thing. JNUG, let's see if JNUG's catching it too. JNUG finished at $11.12 yesterday, and today we hit 11.82. So yeah, JNUG is starting to catch it now too. That's dope. Look at that. Look at that daily chart. All right, man. I mean, there's a lot on the table today. Remember, it's Take Back Friday though, so I really caution against putting money to work on a Friday because it's reversal day. So if you're gonna do it, you know you're gonna do what you do, but just be careful. Just understand that you want to take the trades in the direction of whatever the trend is, and you'll be better off. Trading against the trend on a Friday is silly because it's going to be a slow moving day. All the movement's going to come in the morning, and then around lunchtime, around noonish, you're done. And for the most part, it may even be at 10 by 10:30 you're done. The question is, am I going to move my stop in U.S. Steel? Yeah, we need to talk about that, you guys. So let me finish the pre-market poll scan, and then we can talk. So y'all hang on for a second. All right, so that's all I got for the pre-market poll scan. So remember, pulsewavetrading.com, where you can come and learn how to navigate these murky waters of market insanity. Pulsewavetrading.com. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace. Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another pre-market poll scan. The time is 10 minutes before 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, February the 24th, 2017. Today is Take Back Friday. Today is the day that we take back part of the week's gains if the market has been up, or we take back part of the week's losses, steps to your house, and then just roll you in through the foyer and close the door. Make sure the door is locked too before it gets back in the Uber and drives away. What do you guys think? I think that's a great investment. My wife said that was whack. I think it was nice. Okay, going right to the overnight market. I'm bugging because it's Friday. All right, going to the overnight market. We got to be serious now. We're talking about money. You can't dial for yourself. Whoever is around you can just pick up your smartphone and dial for you. All right, there you go. Okay. Oh, and then they can make a new app too, right? They can make a new app so that when you pass out, all right, at the bar, this app would literally pick you up and hoist you into the Uber. And then when you get home, the app would actually pull you out of the Uber, drag you up. You can't laugh about money. Ain't nothing funny about money. All right. First and foremost, gold is popping, and we like that. We hit the a new high here in the gold, so I think it's safe to say I will put my neck on the chopping block on this one. I'll put my neck out. I'll just say it, deal with the elephant in the room, and say that if you're short gold and you've been holding this long, you probably need to if the market has been down. As people like to take money off the table ahead of the weekend so they can go and party and get drunk, pass out, and be carried, dragged home in an Uber. this is what Take Back Friday is. We could rename it Uber Friday. So today is Uber Friday. All right? Everyone should have an Uber app so that when you're passed out